Hello guys, so today we are going to see a Weldment tutorial. So how to create a furnished table for home or office. So this is just a unique design, like twisted table, I can say. So this is a overview of the structured table from the base to bottom. Sorry, base to top. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to make this twisted well-made structure table by gonna select from the scratch. I'm gonna select a new, so we'll go with the new document. Yes, so now I'm gonna select I need the future based all these things. Yeah, this is a well-made. So let's start with the top line. This is our base, so I'm just gonna create a base for that. So let's see, around 600 by 600. It's going to be a square table. Even we can also make a rectangular. At the end of the the process, I will show you how to make the the dimension changes, so that you can feel the aesthetically it get changed over the table. Yeah, so now this is our overall dimension, and I'm gonna with gonna select OK, and this is our structural member, right? Yes, so here we have an option standard and in that ANSI and ISO means inch and metric, so I will go with the metric. And here, since we are going with a square, so I'll just select the square tube, and based on the availability size, so I'm gonna with this 30 and 30, and 30 into 30 could be the first decent size for that actually. And we'll play with the so based on your availability size you can select. And now I'm going to select with 30 30 is my size, and I'm going to select a group. This is my four entities. I'm going in the same group. I will select all four sketch entities. Like by selecting the sketch, you will be having the automatically the profile will be get generated, and you can select all four corners, I mean four entities. And if you could see these corners, I just want to make sure this has to be closed so that the dust particle will not get enter. Even if you want a different look, if you prefer a different way of in connections, you can select this, so that automatically you can play with the other options. So I will try to go with a closed one, so I'm going to select this. Then other options are there, but it's not required for this profile. I'm going to select OK. Yes, it looks now good. Now this is a base, and I want to create the same thing in the top. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going for direct editing, and will be selecting these four bodies, the structural membrane I can say, and I'm gonna just drag it to the top, and I'm gonna fix the dimension to 750 mm. And if you remove this copy, you have to enable this option, so you will get the number of copies, how much you want, you prefer. Then you can just, I just need a one copy, so I'm gonna make enable the copy, and I'm gonna create a one copy in the top with the height of 750 mm. Gonna select OK. So now the top is ready. So what I'm gonna do here, like I'm just scroll it back to the move body, since we have to create a profile for now. So I'm going to create a points for the pillars, like for the twisted pillars I'm going to create a points. So I'm going to select here the face, where I want a point to be started from here. Yes, so I'm going to do the linear pattern for the sketch, the points again. So could be 100 mm, and we'll make it as a 7, so that the point will get distributed evenly up to this intersection point where we have. Since we have selected 600 mm, so I just made 100 between each pillar. So I'm gonna select OK. So the first pillar points are ready in the base, and second could be in the top. Yes, here we go, and you have to select the again from here it should be in the 90 degree of the face in the top. So I'm gonna select the bottom face where I want to create the sketch, I mean the points. Again, this is our intersecting point. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do the same linear pattern. Oh, sorry, oops. This is my point, and here I'm gonna select this point. Okay, yes, and this also could be 7 point for us, and with the 100 the distance. Yes, now this looks okay, good. Yes, perfect. So you have to make the points for the pillar with a 90 degree of bottom and in the top. Yeah, so now I'm gonna do going to select the sketch. In that we need a 3D sketch, so we have to connect the points from the bottom to top. So I'm just going to select the 3D sketch, where here we have our sketches over here. So make sure this should be connected with the point with the intersecting, like this is a first point from the base, and this could be the connecting points for the base. Like I'm going to select this point from here. Yes, so the first point is ready. The second pillar, like I'm going to select from here to here. Yes, and similarly we have to do for the rest of all the points. So by connecting, you will come to know the twist which is happening here over here. Yep, yes, exactly. And I'm gonna select the other 3 more points to be intersected properly. Perfect. Yes, yeah, it looks good. And the final point. Yes, so now you can see the the connecting points, how it got intersected. This has to be connected here, and this has to be connected here. This is the rest, all in between has to be connected with the proper way of making the twist to the table. Yeah, so now I'm gonna select okay. I'm gonna leave from the sketch, and again gonna do the weld main to go with the structural membrane, and the same option, since the base and top are with the 1330, you have to select the same square tube so that you can match with while doing the operation of welding. So now I'm going to select the group of one. Here you have to notice, like this is a 3D sketch, it will not allow you to create same groups, or I can say the entities is not closed, so it has individual entities. So we have to always go with the new groups. So like that we have to select, make sure. See, for example, if I'm going to select, it will not allow actually, so I have to go with the new groups always. Go to select new groups. Exactly, so I have to do the same thing for the rest. I have to repeat it. Yes, this is the final. Okay, done. Okay, so now we're gonna see how this all entities or structural membrane or aligned. So now we have a diagonal, so we have to rotate it so that while welding, or while welding, it will be matched with a parallel surface to this top and bottom. So now for the seventh entity, we have to make sure the angle. So for example, I'm gonna give 40. Yes, now it is exactly matched, I can say, like parallel to the face. So this makes little you know matching with the profile. Okay, fine. So now we'll go with the 6. Yeah, here we have again another twist. We'll go with 30. 30 makes sense. I think 30 should make sense. Yeah, it has eventually gap, but still we have some slight difference over here. If you could see like that, you can make sure, but I don't think so. Yes, we'll also make, okay, fine, let it be like this. 31. Okay, probably 30.5. Yes, that makes little matching with the profile. Okay, fine, good. Okay, else we'll go with 30. Okay, yep. Slight difference will be there, but that has to be taken care in the welding process. But yeah, aesthetically we can see how to do this, and we will go with 15 degree, sorry, probably 20 degree, makes sense. Will increase slightly. Okay, 22 makes, yeah, it has to be get parallel. Okay, 20 or 21.5. Yes, 21.5 makes sense. The next have to go for the repeat. Yeah, 15 again, 16, sorry, 14, I think. Yes, this looks parallel. Okay, I think we'll go try with this options. Yes, okay, still further has to go. 8 makes sense. And the final one, oh sorry, not final one, I can say 2. Yes, it should lie with the degree of that. You have to make sure all the time, so that you will not feel like this is not matching with your profile. Okay, yeah, it's, I think this one we can make 3.5. Yeah, that looks almost matching with the profile. Okay, fine. The last and final one, it's already matched, I hope. Yeah, 0 degree, it looks good. Okay, perfect. So now we can see this twist, or I can say this angled variations. Yeah, so now what we can do here is like we'll hide the sketches over here, or maybe make some visibility. So the same thing has to do it in the other corner. For that I'm gonna do a circular pattern. So we, since we have made a square, so it's very simple for us. Gonna select a reference axis. We'll select the point and face parallel to this. Yeah, now we have, sorry, a perpendicular to that face. Yep, we got the axis. Now we'll go with the linear pattern, and these are our entities, bodies, and I'm going to select all the bodies, like select all 7 bodies. As to get the other corner, I'm going to do I'm going to select this axis. Perfect, perfect. I think this will be get transferred to the other corner by having the number of entities 2. If you give 3, yeah, it will be get collapsed with the other, since we have a square, so we have to go with 2. Now I'm going to select OK. So yes, now you can see that. But if you could notice, these are entities where has to get matched with the proper way. So now I'm going to show you how to do that. So before that we will try to, you know, roll back to the original, like before a circular pattern. So, and also will hide these 2 entities. I mean, like this all we need. I think we can do it from here. These 2 squares we will, sorry, this rest 4 groups we will isolate. Yes, exactly. So we'll hide the sketches. So now I'm gonna extend this face and gonna trim it actually. Yeah, for that I'm gonna move face for about 30 mm roughly. Both ends should be extended so that it's easy at a single shot. We can trim it, or we can split the body into parallel to the top and bottom. Yeah, now this looks okay. The top we have done, the bottom also the same thing we have to repeat. Yes, yeah, perfect. Gonna do this. Yes, and I'm gonna select OK. So here, and I'm gonna exceed the isolate so that all bodies will be there. So now this all components got extended properly, and I'm gonna split into this parallel face. And for the top, I'm gonna select these face. Yes, these two faces gonna help us to trim it properly to align with the top and bottom. So I'm gonna select the cut body. So all the bodies we have to select manually. Yeah, these are the face which I don't like from the part, so I'm just gonna select those parts which I would like to remove it. And similarly we have to do for bottom. Repeat the process. Exactly, yeah. Finally we done. So make sure it has to get consume cut body, so that whichever part we have selected, those part will not be there when you select the option. Yes, exactly. So now it's good, we have cut on those part with the proper way. Yep. Now you go with the axis and circular pattern. Clear, perfect. So this is how we have created a square table. Now I'm gonna show you the same process can be done for by increasing the width of I mean the length of the table. So for that I'm gonna select the sketch. Yes, here, and we cannot change the 600 since we have created points for 600. Eventually we have distributed 200 by, and we have created 7 points, but we have option here by increasing this length, overall length, I can say, or you can just drag it by selecting this however you want. Exactly. So yeah, you can double click and make 1200. So it's double the width, double the width. I'm going to make the double the width. Exactly. So yeah, this also can be done, like if you want to make such a workstation or workstation table. So this makes little sense. Exactly. So yep, that's all guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please comment if you have any queries, and I'll also mention my email ID. Just share it. If you want this model, please send a mail to me, and then I'm gonna send you this 3D model to you guys. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and watch more interesting videos.